Have you ever caught yourself whispering, "I should move more," but the thought just feels heavier than your own body? You're not alone. I've been there too. There was a time when even getting out of bed felt like a negotiation with my knees, when my energy seemed to run out long before the day did. And every time someone said, "You should exercise," it felt less like encouragement and more like pressure. Pressure I didn't know how to meet. Here's the truth no one tells you. Movement doesn't end just because your body has changed. Aging slows us down, yes, but it also gives us a kind of wisdom, a chance to listen to what our bodies are really asking for. Think about it. Your body isn't saying stop moving. It's saying find a kinder way to move me. I learned this when I started with the simplest thing, walking. At first, it was just a few steps, a slow lap around the living room. Some days, even that felt like enough. But something shifted. My joints stopped feeling so stiff. My breath came a little easier. And for the first time in years, I began to trust my body again. That's why I want to share with you 5 gentle, heart-healthy movements, plus a bonus one, all recommended by doctors and physical therapists who understand what aging bodies need. No jumping, no gym memberships, no pushing yourself until it hurts. These movements are here to wake up your circulation, loosen stiff joints, and rebuild the quiet confidence that says, "I can get up on my own. I can walk without fear. There's still strength in me." You'll even hear from people in their 70s, 80s, and 90s who started exactly where you are right now and discovered that just a few minutes of mindful movement each day changed everything. So if you've been waiting for the right moment to start, maybe this is it. Take that first step with me. And if today all you can do is stand up, breathe, and take 2 gentle steps, that's enough. Because the journey back to strength doesn't begin with a workout plan. It begins with a single, kind choice to keep moving, one step at a time. So, where do we begin? Let's start with the simplest, most natural movement your body already knows: walking. Remember when we said the first step doesn't have to be complicated? This is that step. Walking. Not speed walking, not breaking a sweat. Just walking. Gentle, steady, purposeful. You might be thinking, really? Can something so simple still make a difference? Yes, and here's why. Walking is one of the most powerful tools we have, especially as we get older, to keep our hearts healthy. It lowers blood pressure, improves circulation, and even melts away the quiet stress that wears us down. In fact, the American Heart Association says just 30 minutes of steady walking a day, the kind where you breathe a little deeper but can still hold a conversation, can drop your blood pressure by as much as 10 points. That's not just a number. That's the difference between being at risk and stepping into a safer place. And it doesn't take thousands of steps or fancy gear. It takes consistency. Let me tell you about Harold. At 78, his energy had all but disappeared. His doctor suggested walking, but the idea felt overwhelming. So he started small, 15 minutes around his kitchen and hallway after breakfast. No rush, no pressure. 2 weeks later, his blood pressure was down. His legs felt lighter. And one morning, he caught himself smiling because, for the first time in months, he felt like himself again. That's the quiet power of walking. It's not about performance, it's about trust. Trusting your body to carry you, even if it's just around the living room. So start where you are. 5 minutes around the house. March in place during commercials. Walk your dog or hold your grandchild's hand. Make it easy. Make it yours. And if today all you can do is stand up and take 2 gentle steps, that's enough. Because with every step, you're reminding your heart and your body, I'm still here, I still work, and I want to move. Now that we've awakened your circulation with walking, let's build a little more strength from the ground up with a movement you already do every day. After taking those first few steps, you might already feel your heart waking up. Now, let's build on that momentum and give your body the kind of strength that keeps you steady, grounded, and confident in every move. Chair squats. I know the word squats can sound intimidating, like something reserved for athletes. But the truth is, this simple motion, sitting down and standing back up, might be one of the most powerful ways to support your independence as you age. Here's why. Your legs, especially your thighs and glutes, act like a second heart. They help pump blood back up from your lower body, easing the workload on your actual heart and improving circulation. Every intentional rise from a chair strengthens your muscles, sharpens your balance, and protects your confidence. That quiet assurance that says, I can get up when I need to. Martha, 82, from Oregon, learned this after a fall left her afraid to move. Her doctor suggested 5 chair squats a day with support. The first week was shaky, but by week 3, Martha was doing 10 on her own. No hands, no fear. Even her resting heart rate improved. She told me, it's not just about standing up. It's about proving to myself I still can. Ready to try? Find a sturdy, non-slip chair. Sit near the edge, feet flat, hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or reach them forward for balance. Press through your heels to stand up slowly. Pause, then lower yourself back down with control. Start with 3 to 5 repetitions once a day. When that feels easier, add a couple more. Need extra support? Use the armrests or press your hands into your thighs. Go slow. Breathe. Each movement is a small promise to yourself. I'm still strong. The more often you do this, the easier everyday life becomes. Climbing stairs, getting out of bed, even catching yourself if you stumble. Now, with your lower body stronger and your balance steadier, let's shift our focus upward to your arms, chest, and heart with a gentle but surprisingly powerful move. Wall push-ups. With your legs getting stronger and steadier, let's bring some of that energy upward to your chest, shoulders, and arms. Because building a confident body isn't just about standing tall, it's about supporting your heart from every angle. Wall push-ups. I'm not asking you to drop to the floor like an athlete. These are gentle, safe, and surprisingly powerful, perfect for anyone dealing with stiff joints, sore wrists, or even high blood pressure. Here's why they matter. The muscles in your chest, shoulders, and upper back do more than lift and carry. They support healthy blood flow, help your blood vessels stay flexible, and make it easier for your heart to do its job. And when your posture improves, so does your breathing. That deep, easy kind of breath that makes you feel more alive. Leonard, 74, from Ohio, discovered this after heart surgery left him unsure of his strength. He began with just 10 wall push-ups a day, nothing dramatic, just a quick routine while brushing his teeth. At first, it felt almost too easy, but within 2 weeks, he noticed subtle changes, deeper breathing, steadier balance, and an unexpected sense of standing taller. It's not just my body, he told me. It's my spirit that feels stronger. Want to give it a try? Stand an arm's length away from a sturdy wall, feet hip-width apart. Place your hands flat at shoulder height and width. Slowly bend your elbows, leaning in toward the wall. Keep your back straight, heels grounded. Pause a few inches away, then press back to standing. Start with 5 repetitions. Breathe in as you lean in, breathe out as you push away. No rush. Feel your arms engage, your chest open, your breath steady. Each push is a gentle reminder. I'm still here. I still have strength. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Just a daily habit that tells your body and your mind we're still moving forward. Even 2 minutes a day can rebuild trust in your body, one breath and one push at a time. Now that your upper body feels more awake and supported, let's bring our attention back down to your foundation, your legs, with a simple move that boosts circulation, seated leg raises. Now that your upper body feels stronger, let's turn our attention back to the part of your body that quietly carries you through every step, your legs. We often don't notice them until they feel heavy, swollen, or a little shaky. But here's something worth remembering. Your legs are more than just for walking. They're part of your heart support system. When your calves, thighs, and glutes engage, they help pump blood back toward your chest, easing swelling, improving circulation, and even lowering the risk of blood clots, a common worry for anyone who spends long hours sitting. Just like your heart, your legs thrive on movement, gentle, consistent movement that reminds them they're still strong. Take Ethel, 81, from Illinois. After a long, quiet winter indoors, she realized she was clinging to the stair rail and skipping her usual trip to the corner store. Her doctor suggested starting small, so she began with seated leg raises, once in the morning, once before bed. At first, it felt almost too simple, but within 3 weeks, she walked to that corner store, slow, steady, no railing. When I asked what had changed, she smiled and said, "I stopped feeling fragile." Let's try it together. Sit tall, feet flat on the floor. Lift one leg in front of you, just high enough to feel your thigh engage. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then lower slowly. Switch legs. Do 5 repetitions per side, breathing steadily. Want more of a challenge? Lie on your back, legs straight. Lift one leg about a foot off the floor. Hold, then lower with control. Alternate legs. No forcing, just waking the muscles back up. If you need support, that's fine. Use your chair, pause anytime. This isn't about perfection, it's about kindness to your body. Each lift might feel small, but inside, change is happening. Your blood flows easier. Your confidence rises. Every repetition whispers, "I'm still rebuilding. I'm not done moving." And now that your lower body is awake, let's take it one step further. Ready? Let's keep going, one step at a time. Your legs are awake now, your circulation flowing. Let's keep that rhythm going with one of the simplest, most forgiving forms of cardio, marching in place. It may look too easy to matter, but don't let that fool you. This small, steady movement can gently raise your heart rate, strengthen your balance, and bring back something you might have been missing: confidence. When we hear cardio, we often picture treadmills, heavy breathing, and sweat dripping down our backs. But real heart health doesn't always require all that. For many of us, especially as we get older, what we need is something kinder, something that works with our bodies, not against them. Here's the beauty of marching. Every lift of your knee pumps blood back up through your body, helping your heart do its job with less strain. It wakes up your muscles, clears your head, and reminds you, I can still move. And because it strengthens your sense of balance, It means fewer stumbles and more trust in your own footing. Frank, 76, from Texas, knows this well. After a dizzy spell in his driveway, he hesitated to leave the house, even after his doctor reassured him. So he started simple. 5 minutes of marching in place by the kitchen counter each morning. 2 weeks later, he wasn't gripping the walls anymore. Now, he strolls around his backyard garden every evening. No cane, no fear. Let's try it together. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart. Stay close to a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Lift one knee, then the other, in a gentle, steady rhythm. No rushing. This isn't a race. Start with 1 or 2 minutes. As you build confidence, work up to 5. If standing feels unsteady today, sit tall and march from your chair. Yes, that counts. Yes, that's cardio. Every lift sends a message to your heart and your mind. I'm still here. I'm still moving. I'm not giving up. Marching isn't just exercise. It's a celebration of motion, however small. And now that your heart and legs are fully awake, let's finish with something that opens up your chest and shoulders. A feel-good bonus move. Arm circles. You're going to love this one. Your heart is beating stronger, your legs feel steadier, and your confidence has begun to return. Now let's turn our attention to a part of the body we often overlook. The chest, the shoulders, and the breath that carries us through each day. When was the last time you truly felt your upper body move with ease, not in tension, but in openness and lightness? That's where arm circles come in. This simple, graceful motion restores circulation to your upper body and gently melts away the stiffness that builds up over years of sitting, reaching less, or holding ourselves in. And there's a quiet magic in it. As your chest opens, so does your breath. Suddenly, there's more space for your lungs, more room to breathe deeply, and with it, a calmer mind. Gloria, 79, from Florida, knows this well. She spends much of her day tending orchids and reading. She told me, "I didn't realize how tight my chest felt until I started doing arm circles each morning. After just a week, it was like my ribs had room again. I could breathe bigger, freer, and I felt lighter." Let's try it together. Sit tall or stand comfortably, whichever feels best today. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, soften your gaze. Slowly stretch your arms out to your sides, level with your shoulders. Begin making small circles forward, as if tracing little suns in the air. 10 seconds, smooth and easy. Pause, then reverse the motion, gentle backward circles this time. Feel the space behind your heart open, your breath deepening without effort. If anything feels tight, ease off. This is not about forcing, it's about releasing. Over time, your circles can grow larger, but even the smallest movement brings benefit. Every lift of your arms is a quiet message to your body. Breathe fully. Stand proud. You still have room to grow. And with that, you've completed 6 heart-healthy exercises. No gym, no equipment, just intentional movement. Next, let's pause and reflect on what you've done today, and how these gentle, consistent steps can lead to powerful changes in your energy, your confidence, and your heart. Because every breath, every lift, every march truly matters. Take a moment, feel your heartbeat, steady, alive, and the gentle warmth in your muscles. Notice how your breath flows a little easier than before. In just a few minutes, you've given your heart 6 quiet gifts: walking, chair squats, wall push-ups, leg raises, marching in place, and arm circles. Each one may have seemed simple, but together, They've reawakened your body's rhythm of strength, balance, and trust. And maybe the biggest change isn't what you feel in your body. It's that soft voice inside, whispering, I can still move. I'm not done yet. Here's the truth. A healthier heart doesn't demand hours at the gym or perfection. It begins with showing up for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you can, and choosing to keep going. Some days will feel light and full of energy. Other days, fatigue or doubt may weigh heavy. That's okay. Progress isn't measured by how fast you go. It's measured by the courage to continue. So keep walking, keep lifting, keep breathing deeply into the space you're reclaiming. Every rise from a chair, every step in place, every breath you take is a promise. I still trust this body. I still believe in us. Over time, these small, kind choices add up to more energy, steadier balance, a calmer heart, and a fuller life. Take one more deep breath, and remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward the life you still want to live. If today's movements made you feel even a little stronger, keep going, and let tomorrow bring one more. Start where you are, move at your own pace, and know that your heart grows stronger with every kind choice you make. And whenever you need a boost, come back to these exercises. Your body will thank you for every moment you give it.